Evening, everyone. Jason here from Spoonman Spoon with the drink of the day. Red Friday, by the way. It is Friday, right? Yep, Red Friday. Sure enough. The kids are on their way here. No power at the kids' house. I think the storm kind of missed us. Hello, Lisa. It thundered here, lightning. We got about 14 drops of rain. The driveway had some raindrops on it. Other than that, pretty good. And so the kids are out of power, so they're on their way here. Because Jensen can't sleep without a sound machine or night lights. So, I thought they were coming for air conditioning. She said it wasn't too bad. So anyway. Hello, Robert Barrow. I don't know who I missed. Brody. Lisa. Hello, Michelle. I don't know who I missed. Because it doesn't show up on, it doesn't always show up on my phone. I should turn the TV on. The problem is the broadcast cuts out all the time. So technology is awesome when it works. The problem is it doesn't work a lot. Poured here and I had hail. Nope. It did. I mean, I was outside. I could hear it. I mean, it was thundering and lightning. I looked at the radar and there was a red blob coming right for us. And I had boxes and boxes and boxes of shit out back to burn. Plus the burn can was, hello, Nikki, Ryan. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go up there and light this quick before it rains and everything gets soaking wet. So I went up there, I lit it, and when I was walking back through the yard, the big raindrops started hitting me and I ran for the door. And then, like, I'm sitting there watching and it didn't start raining and I'm like, uh-oh. And I'm watching flames go 6 feet, 7 feet out of the top of the barrel. I mean, I have a cover on it. I have a mesh cover over it, but... And then it, like, literally the driveway wasn't wet under the trees. So, yeah. And then I'm making a dessert. I'll say a dessert. It's not really a salad. It's kind of a salad. I don't know what it's actually called. Well, okay, I found a recipe. This was years ago. My mom used to make this ambrosia salad. If anybody's ever heard of it, my mom used to make it when I was a kid. She always made it. And I think I was looking for that, and I found this. I think it was called strawberry banana cheesecake. I don't know what I think that strawberry banana cheesecake something. I don't remember what it called. Trees and wires down all over the county. Yeah, nothing. Didn't do shit here. Didn't get windy, really? I don't know. Hello, Mike Wargo. But anyway, I was looking for this ambrosia salad, and I found this thing. It was called strawberry banana, whatever. And then, so it's simple. It's Cool Whip, vanilla yogurt, mini marshmallows, and then cheesecake pudding mix, like the instant stuff, like they used to make pudding shots with. And then you were supposed to put strawberries and bananas in it. So I was like, well, if I put strawberries and blueberries in it, it'll be red, white, and blue. And it was like, I think it was a 4th of July party at my brother's house. So I just made it. And it might have been vanilla pudding too. And I used cheesecake pudding maybe. I don't remember. But that's what it came with. And my mom loves it. So every year at this party, I make this because my mom likes it. We're not even gonna be there. I mean, we're gonna be there later. Hello, Jeff Freebie. Hello, Leah. Yeah, so it's actually good because it's super light. Like it's not heavy at all, and it's cool. It's like it's perfect on a hot day, which we've got going on right now. I don't even know what I had to run into town for marshmallow. I knew it used vanilla pudding and Cool Whip, and I mean vanilla yogurt and Cool Whip and pudding, which I had all that. Well, I didn't get all that, but I was at the store. I bought that, and then I was like, I better look at this recipe. And I looked, and it needed mini marshmallows. And then I'm like, are the stores open tomorrow? I didn't know, so I left. And literally by the time I came back, my driveway was dry. Like it wasn't even zero sign that it ever rained, even a drop. because it's been so hot. What's up, Shane? Shane has an ice cream truck. So if you're looking to cool off, Shane, what's the name of your ice cream truck? I apologize for not knowing that. Hello, Connor. I try to watch my language, at least. I cannot make any promises. Tastefully, what's it called? Twisted. Tastefully Twisted. Is that it? Is Shane still here? I think that's what it's called. It's a big pastel colored. It's huge. It's like a FedEx size truck. But they're all over the place. I think he retired. I mean, I'm pretty sure he actually retired from work, and now he drives that ice cream truck like it's his job. Which I guess it is his job, in a manner of speaking. Lisa, did Nikki get a hold of you? Because Nikki reached out to me about getting a hold of you about Reach Across America. Also, I was going to reach out to you. I don't know how much I can help you because I don't know how much time. I don't know how much time I have, but I can help you. I don't know how much time I have to help you. But if you need help, like limited help, I'm in. I'm in. You know what I mean? With whatever, certain things. Or I even thought, like, when we go to events, like, if there's a little, we could, like, set up a Reese thing with us, with our stuff. But I know that you guys do all the heavy lifting. And I know what, it's, trust me, I'm pretty sure. And it's overwhelming for me what I do, which is probably nothing compared to what you do. But yeah, she reached out to me right away, which was awesome. Like I said, I don't know what her. I don't know. But anyway, she's Miss Monster's sister. For anybody out there who doesn't know, she works for Key Bank, and they got the. Okay. Well, we'll figure something out. Hopefully we'll figure something out. Yeah, I wasn't trying to have an on-air meeting. I just was throwing it out there because I keep forgetting. Because my days just go, poof. And then I was like, all right, Friday we got off. I got all day. Like, it's going to be hot. I'm not even going outside. I'm not doing nothing. I'm just going to relax. And then, because I'm burned out. I'm just burned. It was a rough week. It was hot outside. I'm melting. Not that I couldn't use or stand to melt some. But, yeah, whatever. So then I wake up in the morning and then I realized, well, first of all, Jensen stayed overnight last night, so that's some time. Then I had people call me about jobs while I was in Canada. So I was like, you know what, I got to go look at these jobs. I'm like, looking at jobs when it's hot outside isn't that bad. You're really not, it's not strenuous. Well, then I looked at a job. The other guy didn't call me back. Dropped Jensen off. I was going to go to the store and pick some stuff up. Then the other guy did call me back. So then I had to go all the way back up on top of the hill, 903, check that job out. Then he got another job, so we drove over and looked at that job. And then I went to Walmart, Giant, somewhere else. Then I finally came home, and I told my mom, I said, I'm laying down. And I laid down on the couch. I think I laid down on the couch for about an hour and a half. She left for work. And then I got up, and I've been up ever since. And so I don't know that I really feel rested, but at least I wasn't in the heat all day. Cold plunging helps a little bit. Anyway, Reach Across America Cedar Hill Memorial needs some help. Like, literally help. Not like, oh, here's $17, I want to buy a wreath. Like, help. Like, logistical help. I don't know if that's the right word or not, but if you got some time and you love Reach Across America and you want to help, they need some volunteers. Because it's not like just show up there that day and do the thing, which is what we do. We show up there that day and do the thing. So, okay. I don't know when Tommy hopped on, but hello, Tommy Farkas, if you're still here watching. All right. Red Friday. Hello, Mike Edgington. The second drink from the second drink for Red Friday is one of the Mike Edgington collections. Are you registered for VetFest? I'm not. I actually was looking for that paper last night. I don't have it. I talked to Aaron, right? Aaron. Doesn't sound right, but I'm pretty sure his name's Aaron. So I was there 2 years ago, and then he's like, "Oh, I got your email." He goes, "You'll be on the list." So then last year I didn't hear from him, and then it was something was going on that day. memaw's reunion was that day, so I couldn't go. I did stop down there to see everybody, but I didn't set up. And then I was talking to him leading up to it, and I told him, I said, if it gets rained out to Sunday, then I can come. But Saturday I can't make it. It did not get rained out. It looked like it was going to rain. It didn't. And then he goes, all right, I'll definitely reach out to you for next year. And he didn't reach out to me. So I got to reach out to him, but this is the thing. I forget. It's not like, see, I need a secretary. Hello, B-guy. All right, Red Friday, drink number 1 is called Velvet Restraint. It's vodka, amaretto, Southern Comfort, orange juice, grenadine. Cheers. That was Red Death-ish. That was a lot stronger than I needed for the first drink right out of the gate. Especially since there's no pretzels here. Oh, that would be a good sign. These pretzels are making me thirsty. I gotta write that down. That's a long one. We need signs. That's a good one. You know what? Now that I just thought about it this very second, they should all be Seinfeld signs. Every sign that we have hanging here should be Seinfeld signs. The RAM certified thing was just to piss me off. Colossal Radio's been defunct, out of business, and there has to be a better way to hang them. Because every time I try to hang them, I knock that sign down, it smashes on the floor, and it's actually broken on the top corner there, but it still hangs up there, so we're good. Tomorrow, here's my political statement for the day. So don't get all fucking pissy with me until I'm done. Oh, sorry. If Connor's still watching, sorry, Connor. All right, this is where you want to get Connor to tune out in case I say something offensive or angry. I'm going to, as a matter of fact. I don't know how to say this without being offensive and angry. I'll try to clean it up a little bit. Tomorrow is the 250th anniversary, sort of. July 2nd was actually the day that we decided to not be a collection of British colonies. But July 4th was the day that they signed the Declaration of Independence, so that's the day we celebrate as the anniversary. Or birthday, I guess. Birth date. There's not much of a difference between anniversaries and birth dates, really. Think about it. So, this is my political statement. And this is going to be offensive language. I don't know any way other to say it because the point needs to be brought out. So, Connor, hold your ears. Fuck all you Democrats out there. And fuck all you Republicans out there. We're patriots. Let's be patriots. United States. I don't care what political party you believe in. I don't care what candidate you believe in. I don't care what side you like. Everybody makes decisions people like. Some people make decisions people don't like. Who gives a shit? We're patriots. If you would go to another country, if you went to another country and they were shit talking United States in another country, you would be patriotic because you don't want people shit talking about your country. Is it perfect? No, it's not perfect. It's far from perfect, but it's the best country on the planet. There is no better country. I defy you to find one. You may have your opinions. If you think some place is better than this place, leave here and go to that place and shut the fuck up. That's what I would have to say. So if this place is so terrible, it's like when I see people, they come here, they're burning the American flags, and they're flying the flags of the country that they left to come here. That doesn't make any sense at all. That's the dumbest possible thing. That makes... think about that for 1 second. Imagine coming somewhere because you hate where you're from and then burning the flag of the place you came to escape the place you're from while flying the flag of the place you left because you hated it. That's fucking retarded. That's all I got. But that's how I feel. That's my beliefs. You can disagree with it if you would like to. I do not care. The United States is the greatest country on the planet. The fact that we made it 250 years is amazing because most empires crumble in 200. I don't know how much we have left in us based on the way that it's going, which is mostly, hello, Jana Wagner, which is mostly because of stupidity in our government and stupidity in our mainstream media, whose job is to sell advertising. So if they get people bitching and complaining, they can sell more advertising. It's that simple. Meanwhile, the good news is not a lot of people watch mainstream media because everybody, or most intelligent people, realize they're assholes and all they're trying to do is stir up controversy so people will watch their show and complain so they can make more money selling commercials to Big Pharma, who controls all of it, which is mostly lobbyists. So that's the problem, trying to fix the system. I guess I wasn't done. That's why I drink every day. Anyway, that's all I got. I don't know how to fix the system. I just know it's screwy. That being said, it's still the best system on the planet. There's no better place to be. I didn't sign up to fight and die, and everybody else that serves this country didn't sign up and fight to die because we think it's a shitty place. Okay? So, I obviously, everybody knows my love for our troops. The cool thing is I just had somebody stopped here today to pick up eggs, and in the 3-minute conversation I found out that their son is in the military, and we got his information and we got him on the list for a Service Member of the Month package, which is awesome. That's all it takes. If you have a service member in your life, currently serving or a veteran that served in the past, reach out to me. I'll tell you what information we need. We'll put him on the list. Him or her. Don't tell them it's a secret. We want it to be a surprise when the package shows up at the house. All right. Anyway, did sell some more eggs today, which is good because at some point while I was away there was 70 dozen eggs here. Now there's like 20. So the fire sale's over. We're back to more regular pricing. They're still the best eggs. I eat 6 or 7 of them every day. And look at me, I'm a model of health. That's the only reason I can keep drinking like this. Eat a lot of eggs. That's weird. I thought I heard a door. It was the furnace. I guess the water. You think the water would even hardly have to be hot at this point. All right. What's everybody got going on tomorrow? That's the question. We got my brother has a party every year. Fireworks. There's some fireworks going off tonight. Memaw's worried about Callie, new dog. We don't know how she's going to be in fireworks. Some dogs are. Silas doesn't give a shit. Silas never gave a shit. Also, he's deaf at this point. What pool were you in? I was not in a pool. Did I say something about a pool? It says top of Sprite. I don't know how much that's going to be. It's going to be a bar's bail right here. Hopefully it fits. Boom. That went right in. Well, it didn't go right in. It bounced off the side, but it went in. Oh. That's a Seinfeld reference. Sorry. You know what? That's a Seinfeld reference. If you're not a Seinfeld fan. George went into the pool, and Jerry's girlfriend walked into the door while he was changing, and she saw his manhood in a shrunken state because of the cold water of the pool. And he was screaming that. That was his defense. She saw him in a I don't know what the word is. He said she didn't get a true sight of his manhood because it was shrunken, which I guess I go in the cold tank every day. I probably have that exact same problem. I don't really pay attention, but there's definitely shrinkage. It's a Seinfeld episode. If you're not a Seinfeld fan, if Seinfeld fans recognize it right away, people. So I think all the signs should be Seinfeld related. There's got to be enough. There has to be enough. I'm going to have to start rewatching again, though, just to pick up on the little stuff. Because there's so many great one-liners in Seinfeld that only Seinfeld people would recognize. And there's a lot of them out there. Actually, Ken is. Where is Ken now that I think about it? Did they ever work today? I don't know. Most people don't have... No, I shouldn't say most people. A lot of people don't have to work today because the 4th is tomorrow, so your holiday would be Friday. So, Red Friday. Today is probably one of the reddest Fridays that ever was. Because tomorrow is the birthday of America. Which is pretty awesome. So, there's going to be fireworks. There's going to probably be fireworks for a week. I mean, there's 250th celebrations. Like, Pomeranz was a month ago or something. I just saw there was one toward the end of July somewhere. Like, obviously, every town, like, I don't know why, I mean, I guess everybody could have done one on the 4th. That would have made a lot of sense. But all these different towns are doing all their things. Water balloon battles, yeah. You can see fireworks from your house, from your porch. That would be cool. I can see it from my back porch when the neighbor shoots them up. So the guy that owns the field next to me, he's a pyro, whatever. He's a pyrotechnician. It's like a part-time thing for him. But he shoots them off all the time, I guess, for practice, or maybe they get stale. I have no idea. I just know. Like at Spoonapalooza, he was shooting them off that night. It was awesome. And I even brought it up to people's attention. I'm like, yeah, turn around. I've got fireworks for y'all. They were cracking off in the field. He would do them here, but I can't do them in the yard. Every direction. Oh, nice. Well, my brother does fireworks every year in his yard. A lot of times we miss him because we would come home from the dogs because Colt just passed, but Colt was bad. He didn't tear stuff up, chew things. He just came down. If you leave the basement door open, you'd come down in the basement and he'd lay down here in the bar because it was, furthest away from the noise. It'd be quiet down here. If I'd think about it, we would leave the stereo on down here because then you really can't hear anything. All right, from the Mike Edgerton collection, the second drink of the day for Red Friday is called Tickle Her Nipples. He put a breakfast one up, and I didn't have time to make bacon. It also wasn't red. And somebody, he posted it in the group text, and then somebody commented on it. Oh, it'd be better with this. And Mike's like, I don't really care what's in the drink. He said, I just like making them say the titles. I don't really care. I think it's funny, but whatever. Anyway, it's called Tickle Her Nipples. It's citrus vodka, triple sec It said you could use citrus vodka or regular vodka. I use citrus vodka. Citrus vodka, triple sec, cranberry juice, lime juice, simple syrup, top it with Sprite, bar spale, drink number 2, Red Friday. That's pretty good. That one's light. That first one was... if I had to drink 5 of that first one, I'd be throwing up. Too strong. That was good. That's a perfect one for a... When I think about these perfect drinks, I think about like outside in the backyard, just sipping on a drink and throwing horseshoes or cornhole. Whatever you prefer. That's what that one tastes like to me. Fuck. Gotta get my paper. All right. Yeah, memaw bought a, I think it, holy shit, Todd Bablavi. What's up, buddy? memaw bought, I think it's called a splash pad or a splash mat. It's big. I mean, I didn't see it laid out. She's got it hanging over a fence to dry, I guess. You hook a hose up to it, you turn it on, and it just sprays water up in the air. Like, it sprays, I don't know, there's like I think it's a ring around the outside, it all sprays, and it's supposed to be for, like, the dogs to run through it and play or whatever. So she got it thinking Callie would like it, and I guess Callie, like, did some zoomies, ran through it once or twice, and then she didn't get near it. Like, she was afraid of it or something. Hello, Mark Hatzitz. Hey, Mark, your wife's vodka's out here. And your sister's. I guess. I bought cake vodka. These two love cake vodka, and you can't, I mean, I don't know if it's discontinued or not, but I did find some, so I bought it for them. I bought it. They said they would take it. I said, you can have both of them. I don't care. I don't need it. And then a week after, I went to a different store, and they had some. So then I did buy some for the bar. So we do have it. Because one of the best drinks we ever made, it's called pineapple upside down cake. I'd have to go to the spreadsheet because I don't remember what the recipe was. But it really, really, really does taste like exactly like pineapple upside down cake. Like, we made it up. Like, I had a recipe called pineapple upside down cake, and I was like, there's something missing. It needs this, it needs this, it needs this. And it was like, I think it was made with vanilla vodka, regular vodka, and then we put cake vodka in it, and then we changed something else. I can't remember anymore. I'm pretty sure it's grenadine, cake vodka, pineapple juice, something at one. I can't remember what then something else. I think there was 4 ingredients. Hello, Kelly. Celebrating at Former Church Member. Nice. Oh, yeah. I read that wrong. Father and mother of former church member. Mm-hmm. What are we celebrating? That's the question. The 4th of July? Oh, wait, you're celebrating the 4th of July today or tomorrow? You missed my rant. There's probably a lot of people that are never going to watch me again or leave the group because of my rant that I had. But it's so stupid. If you leave this group because of what I said earlier, good. Get the fuck out. You don't need to be here. It's dumb. It's stupid. I bought this yesterday. I didn't even make a picture. I didn't even take a picture of it. Island Coconut Whiskey. I literally bought this because Joseph DeWalt is a coconut connoisseur. So is Kelly Edgington. Not Edgington. Kelly, please. I'm pretty sure she loves coconut stuff too. So I did get that. Oh yeah, today. It's still light at your house. What time does it get dark at your house? You probably got 2 hours yet of light at your house. Right? Yeah, you probably got... It's probably light till 10:15 at your house or something. Maybe later. How high is Iowa? Like how far north, I mean. Oh, kids are here. Maybe we'll have a flyby. What? Maybe we will not have a flyby. Oh, he's coming to give me a hug.
The power in our car and our house just came out because we had the biggest storm.
Oh man, how bad was it?
It literally took out trees across our
In the
road.
park?
No, literally across the street. Bam! Trees got right out of the ground.
Oh my goodness.
They-
Out of the ground?
Yeah, they came right out.
Holy moly.
Now they're
In the
on-
park?
Across the driveway.
I don't think you have a driveway.
Yeah,
Oh my goodness, you're getting so heavy.
it's
I can't believe you came back to see me already. You just were here today. You're sleeping here 2 days in a row.
well, yeah, because our power went out.
Oh. All right, well, there's Kelly. She probably would like to say hi to you. You want to fly the plane quick?
One time, then we're going. Let's go. You were told good night hug, and then we're going up.
All right, give me a hug. Mwah. Love you. All right. You gonna sleep good? Think you're gonna sleep through the night? Because that would be awesome.
Yeah, you're going to sleep through the night. There's no option. Mom's here.
Lisa said hi.
There's no options.
Yep. It's not an option.
The good news is he
Sleep through the night,
doesn't
that's
know
it.
what options mean. So
There's no rules for sleep.
What's on your face? You just got a shower. What the heck is on your face already? Come on.
there you have it, Jensen flyby. He's a busy little guy. It's probably good that his parents are here. He'd have been down here for half an hour. We're trying to get him to go to bed. Yeah, no, their power went out. There was this bad storm went through, but not here. No sign of it here. I'm telling you, it thundered and lightninged, and it never got windy here. I'm telling you, I put the stuff in the burn can and I lit it because I was like, I'm watching the radar and I'm like, it's coming. We're gonna get hammered. So let me light this up right now. It'll burn out quick and it'll be over. Exactly, Lisa. Hello, Jerry. Ooh, that's a good sign too. A hello, Jerry sign. Seinfeld people would understand that. Oh, Jerry doesn't have power either. Huh. Nope. We didn't have like almost no sign of that storm was here at this house. I'm telling you, it rained for minutes. The driveway wasn't even wet. The driveway wasn't even completely soaked. Like under the trees, under the canopy of the trees, the driveway wasn't even wet. That's how much it didn't rain here. I was hoping it would rain. We need rain. But, yeah, it didn't get windy here. Nothing. So, just whatever. Is what it is, I guess. Half a dozen poles snapped and trees down. Yeah, I heard. Well, like I said, the kids live in Lehighton. Like, they live right by the park. Whatever that area. Like, they live in the center of Lehighton. And I guess they said there's trees. He said it fell over. It was out of the ground. I'm guessing roots. I guess that's what he's talking about. Must have been one of them straight wind events. Hello, Ashley. Kate can't drink with us. She's pregnant. I thought Matt might show up. They could be tired, though, too. Who knows? You'd think if I had a good day off, I could, like, make room for all that. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 liquor bottles on the bar. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's at least 10 on top of the refrigerator. There's nowhere to go with it. I should really stop doing this. Hello, John Yost. I would be pumped right now if there was buffalo pretzels here. There's not. I searched. We don't have any. Actually, you know where I didn't look? Hold on a second. Where's my flashlight? There was some back in here at one point. Nope, they're gone. Alright, we're out. We're all out. Giant summer mocktail. Oh, great. I read that as giant. My bad. Hey, post it up. I'll put alcohol in it. There's a lot of times I find it. I'll like Google drinks, whatever, and then something comes up and I'm like, it has a cool name, and I'm like, oh, that looks good. And I screenshot it and I go to like write it out on the paper, and I'm like, there's no alcohol in here. So then I have to, you put vodka in there because vodka's neutral, and then like if it has lime juice or lemon juice, you use lemon or lime rum. It's fine. Just make stuff up. I said to when I bought that Island coconut whiskey, there was a coupon hanging on the bottle, a $2 instant coupon thing. So I go to ring it up and the lady scans it and then it didn't take off, and she looked at it and she goes, oh, so it was like the first, and it was the thing ran out on June 30th. And so I heard her call on the mic and she said discount override or something. And somebody was coming up and I said, what are you doing? And she goes, the discount ran out yesterday. She goes, but like the tag was still hanging on it. And I'm like, I don't care. I'm not buying it because it was $2 off. I bought it because I said my buddy is a coconut lunatic. And then the lady said something, and then she goes, oh, you're making a drink called the Coconut Lunatic? And I'm like, no, but that's a good name for a drink. Hello, Mike Hines. So then I Googled Coconut Lunatic to see if there was a drink called Coconut Lunatic, and the drink came up called Coconut Loco. And I think I had all the ingredients except for it's kind of like a Long Island. It was similar to a Long Island iced tea, but like it had, I think it was vodka, rum, tequila, whatever. And coconut water was one of the ingredients. So I'm like, I don't have that. So I did buy coconut water today. I remember the last time I bought coconut water for something, and then we had a drink called for coconut water, and I got it out. Cream of coconut water, pineapple juice, pineapple pina colada. Yeah, see, that's easy. That's the easy one to alcohol up. You can use coconut rum, pineapple liqueur. Coconut water's weird, but whatever. So I bought some. I had one here, and I opened it. It was expired. It was expired by 2 years, and it was chunky, which is coconut water. I feel like shouldn't get chunky. I think coconut water, I think if you cracked a coconut open and drank the juice from a coconut, I think that would be good for you. Coconut water in a box probably is manipulated to a point where it's probably not good for you. Also, you don't necessarily... The cream of coconut makes the water better. Yeah, for sure. Also, I would do both. No, I put coconut rum in there, and coconut water, and cream of coconut, and pineapple liqueur. That's what I would do. I would just... Because it's got to have 2 alcohols. That's the rule. I think we did 3 or 4. If I would, I couldn't even imagine. But if I go through that spreadsheet, there's probably 3 or 4 drinks in that spreadsheet that have 1 alcohol in them, and they were oversights at the time. The only one that was not an oversight was gin and tonic. One night we did a drink. Matter of fact, it was just a day or 2 ago. Was the anniversary of Jay Greenschweig passing away, and when he passed away, his daughter Helene, who I don't even... Well, they might be back on Facebook right now. They were off of Facebook for a while, but they moved to Texas. And I saw a couple posts from them recently. But she reached out to me. This was way before Team Spoonman reached out to me and asked if we could do something for her dad. And so I hung a flag across the whole thing. You couldn't see any of the mirror or nothing. It was just, the whole backdrop was a flag. The camera was out here more so you could see the whole flag. And then it was gin and tonic. It was Tanqueray, gin, and tonic, and lemon or lime. What do you mix with that? Whatever it was, whatever he drank, that's what she told me, that's what I drank. That was a drink of the day, that's what I drank all night long. And I drank a lot of them. And it wasn't bad, actually. Matt likes him. He's here now. If his wife wasn't pregnant, they'd have put Jensen to bed and they'd both be down here, but she's pregnant, so she's clearly not drinking. So, I wonder if memaw knows they're here, because I should message him and tell him. Her. Well, I guess she'll figure out when her car's in the driveway. Now that I think about it. Jason's not here. Jason's at his dad's house. Who's still here? Yeah, I was going to say, I think this screen said 4. That says 2. Oh, yeah. So it's Jerry and Kelly. And Mike might still be here. Well, it says he's not. I don't trust it anymore. Because it'll say 2 people's watching, and then there'll be comments from 4 people. Well, I guess you can watch it, like, if the live comes on and you don't click on it, you can watch it. But you can't comment. As soon as you click the comment, then you're in the live. But if you don't comment, you can watch it. And now I saw, like, if I pop out of a live, it still keeps playing. Now it's like a YouTube video. And you have to hit the X to stop it. It's weird. I don't know. Does anybody... What is y'all's... That's weird. On the Facebook thing, I don't know what it's called. See, Mike's here. But he's not showing that he's here. The dashboard on top of the screen, it used to be on the top. Then it moved to the bottom. And then 2 days ago, mine was on top. And I'm like, oh, thank God they put it back. Because I was so used to it being on top. And now it's back on the bottom again. Is it just me? Is everybody's like that? Like this. Here, I'll put this one. See, that live is still up there. I got to hit the X to get rid of it. Yeah, see, all the things are across, whatever these things are called. They're all across the bottom of the screen. Well, that's a cool picture, Amy. But then, like 2 days ago, they were on top, or yesterday. Yeah, Zuck hates me. Yeah, Mike, mine were at the bottom. They moved to the bottom a couple weeks ago, I think. But then, I think it was yesterday, they were on the top. And I'm like, oh, thank God they put them back on the top where I'm used to having them. And then today, they're back on the bottom. So I don't know how they got onto the top for one day. Also, so I got in this car, new cars. Same as my old car, 1 year newer. But I think everything's kind of the same. Plugged my phone in. And it wouldn't, like, my phone I could hook up through Bluetooth. But it wouldn't connect through the cable. Robert Barrow says his running about too. Okay. But it wouldn't hook up through the USB cable. And then I was like, oh, I went through the menu and I found Android Auto was off, so I turned it on. And then you can't do it while you're driving. So then whenever I stopped, the car was just running, and I hooked it up, turned it on. Hello, Theodore. And then it was working. I had Google Maps was on the screen of my dash. Split screen with whatever I was playing audio through my phone. And then I went to this job, looked at this job, came back, turned the thing and it wasn't on. I'm like, what the heck? So it only works if I plug my cable into my phone before I start my car, it'll go right on. If I plug it in after, it will not connect through the cord. Stupid. Mini player would be nice if it worked. Between apps like YouTube. Yeah, I don't know. The problem is this, Mike. Like all these apps have their own sort of ways that they work, manipulate things, whatever. The problem would be if they all were the same, then like everybody's going to make their stuff a little different because they're like, if they make it all the same, then there's only going to be one king because everybody's going to like one specific whatever. And I don't know what the advantage or the selling point of each one along the way would be. The funny thing is when Elon bought Twitter, it changed so much of everything because all of these social media companies, they were all going right along. Whatever the government told them to do, they were doing it. And then Elon bought Twitter and said, fuck off, I don't need you. I don't care. I don't need this money. I bought it to save freedom of speech. And now all of a sudden, all of them are just, none of them are going along with that anymore. So like, that, like transgenderism stuff was absolutely insane. It was like an insane level of it was going through all of these social media lenses. Tap the mini player. It only work. Yeah, I know. But like there was a point where it said like 20-something% of the people in the country were trans, which is, come on now. Think about that. That's fucking crazy. And then the second, like literally, if you watch a timeline of when he bought Twitter, and like weeks after he bought Twitter, it like crashed because nobody would make fun. Nobody would. I don't want to say make fun. That's not the right word. Nobody would. Nobody would criticize or question transgender ideation for fear of getting canceled or whatever the fact was. And as soon as Elon made true free speech where you could say shit that was bizarre and crazy, no matter what, that went away. It just literally disappeared. Literally like a light switch. It was crazy. Hello, Michael. How was fishing? You're probably home now. Mike was in Canada. Guess they're not coming down. Let me see if I have some grapefruit juice. Pretty sure I put one in here. Oh yeah. In the immortal words of Jensen. Oh yeah. All right. Red Signal, not from the Mike Edgerton collection. What time is it? 9:30. It feels like it's tomorrow already. For everybody who thinks I wing it, and I do not. Measuring glass. Hello, Jamie. Jamie graduated high school with me, former veteran of the month, current FBI employee. Don't hate him for that. And he's been, he donated a giant bag of, I don't want to say shit. He donated a giant bag of stuff that we've been sending out in care packages. We're almost out, Jamie, finally, after, I feel like it's been 2 years. The bag's getting empty, finally. It's a good dude, though. Not much. How are you? Are you home or are you still... He wasn't... Dude, he's like a world traveler. Where were you just... You were in Florida. This guy's all over the place. Brody is a world traveler. For real. That's his son. Which... See, now I gotta watch my language again, because Brody's probably watching. You don't have to get me more stuff, Jamie. That was not a plea. I wasn't saying that. I would just... There's still some stuff left in the bag. I was going to actually message you the other day, though, because... I don't want to mention it, but we sent the package out to someone, and it was said it was received at the residence in May. And I haven't heard anything. Jamie, you know what I'm talking about. I am assuming... Whenever he gets it, assuming he gets it, he'll reach out to you or I, because it just seems like that's the kind of dude he is. But I haven't heard anything, so I don't know. Anyway, it's Red Friday. This drink is called Red Signal. I just wrote this down while I was sitting down here tonight because I wasn't prepared. And now I'm like, I have to... family's still in Florida. Sitting here with an army buddy. Nice. Oh, no shit. Cool. So then I can curse because Brody's not home. Oh yeah, I gotta find, he got it? Oh, okay, good. I wasn't sure. It said it was received at the desk, but I didn't hear from you or him, so I thought, well, did he get it? I don't know if he picked it up yet, because I know that dude's busy. He's busy like you're busy. Anyway, this is called Red Signal. Vodka, lime rum, cranberry, pink grapefruit. Red Friday. Cheers. I was really hoping I'd run into him, like, I don't know when it was, 3 weeks ago. Whenever Pomerton had the 250th anniversary, I was kind of hoping I'd run into him down there, and I did. The governor, the mayor, Bo Rodriguez, asked me if we'd set up a stand for Team Spoonman down there. We weren't in the park; we were just outside the park, so I didn't really get to go over there and check things out. But I did get to. Like I said, we were set up down there. We had some people stop by the booth, but it was mostly people that already knew what we did. So and it was cool because it was a lot of people that I've never met before that are in our group, and they stopped by and they said, "Oh, I'm in your group. I'm so glad I got to finally meet you." So that was neat. But I don't know that we really got much traction from people who didn't know what we did already. Because, like I said, we were outside the park. Because of what the celebration was, they had everything. They wanted everything in the park to be free, so that you know what I mean. It wasn't, and I get that. I don't have any problem with it. I wouldn't, like, I don't know, like, I probably would have went down there and hung out down there, but like I said, the mayor asked me to come down there and set up there because he loves what we do, and I love Bo. For anybody who's from a small town, and like, if you're a country music fan, try That in a Small Town by Jason Aldean. Listen to that song. That's what Pomerton's like. It's really a tight community. Every time there's a crisis of some sort, everybody in the town pulls together, which is awesome. And Bo is, I don't know. I asked him if there was ever been a younger mayor than him, and he said he wasn't sure. But he's only, I don't know, he's 41, something like that. I didn't even know he was 40. I thought he was 30 something. I think he said he was 41 or 42, something like that when he was here. But he's been out here a couple times, which was awesome. It was really cool. And him and his wife, ever since when he started running, but now especially now that he's mayor, they're like they do so much stuff for the town. It's so awesome. Like today, they had obviously with this heat and everything going on, they had two of the Pomerton fire trucks set up down in the park, just spraying water out into like, I don't know, it's like a mister, really. They put the buckets way up and they were just blasting mist out in the whole thing. And she went live, or she didn't go live, she made a video and posted it on Facebook of all the kids running around out there in the water. It was pretty neat. So, yeah. But anyway, I was hoping I'd run into him down there. I didn't. And I didn't go over to the park because I was at the booth and I don't like. I had a couple people there help me, but I don't like leaving. I don't feel like I don't want to shrug the responsibility off on somebody else. You know what I mean? It's my baby, so I figure I'll just take the sacrifice and suck it up. But yeah, we sold a little bit down there. Wasn't a great day, but we didn't have to pay to go there, so it's fine. Hello, Sandy. Aunt Sandy. That's funny. The first time I met Sandy was so Sandra's married to my stepdad's brother. So I wasn't home, so had to be. I was in the army, so it was 90 or 91. So I'm pretty sure I had to be in the army. And my stepdad's brother was working at the ski area. My stepdad managed the bar to ski area. He was a bar manager up there. And his brother Jim was working up there for the winter. And he was living at our house. And he was dating Sandy. And I came home from the army. And my parents weren't home. I don't know. My mom, my stepdad weren't home, I guess. And I walked in the house and Sandy was there. And I'm like, who the fuck is this? That's how I met her. Just funny to think back to that. I mean, that's holy shit. It's 35 years ago. That's crazy. That's crazy to think about that. Wow. Time sure does fly, boys and girls. All right. That's all I got. Anyone else got anything? 4th of July tomorrow. We got to come up with something good. I think tomorrow we do Shotgun Saturday. I bought I'm not a big shotgun guy. I didn't even know what a shotgun was until we started doing this stuff. And I did shotgun a few things. I probably did. Man, I bet I didn't do 10 shotguns ever. I think tomorrow should be Shotgun Saturday for 4th of July. I bought I don't know what it's called, red, white, and blue something. It's a Monster energy drink, but it's a flavor they came out with for the 250th. It's a red, white, and blue can. It's a pretty cool looking can. That's what I'm going to shotgun tomorrow. I got to get Brittany on that. Brittany will shotgun for sure. Swiper's off too tomorrow, I think. Yeah, she must be, because she said 3-day weekend. So that's good, because she's been working doubles forever. Hello, Tiffany. All right. That's all I got for this evening, boys and girls, and non-binary people. I don't want to leave anyone out. I'm sure I pissed off enough people with my what do I call it? My political rant. It wasn't a political rant. It was a patriotism. USA, red, white, and blue. Shut the fuck up about whatever party you voted for. I don't care. We're all in this together. Red, white, and blue right there. See the hat on that duck? Red, white, and blue, fuckers. All right. I got to find some red, white, and blue cocktails for tomorrow. And, oh shit, we got a party tomorrow. Where am I going to fit this drink of the day in? Shotgun Saturday tomorrow. Shotgun videos. Everybody that makes a shotgun video tomorrow, hashtag Shotgun Saturday. Do it. Let's see how many we can get. That should be fun. I'll put Ken in charge of recording videos. Like we were supposed to do Where's Team Spoonman? Hashtag Where's Team Spoonman. He did it a bunch of years ago, and then it just, I don't know, we quit doing it. It went away. It was fun because people were buying tumblers and t-shirts and they were on vacation wherever they were and they would post a picture, hashtag Where's Team Spoonman from wherever they were. When I went to Monster, I drove down to North Carolina to visit Monster, and I stopped at every state. When I got, there's not many, there's 3 or 4. But when you get to the state line where it says "Welcome to whatever the state is," I pulled my truck over on the side of the road and stood in front and took a selfie in front of the "Welcome to whatever" sign. And I left, like I left in the morning. It was Tennessee. When I went to Tennessee, I left for work on Wednesday. I did the same thing when I went to Tennessee. I stopped at every state sign on the way to Tennessee on 81. Pulled over on the side of the road, took a selfie in front of the "Welcome to whatever state" sign. And so I drove to Bristol. I drove to Bristol, it's like on the Virginia-Tennessee border. Stayed in Bristol overnight and then woke up in the morning and drove the rest of the way. So it's only like 4 hours short. But it was like 10 o'clock at night. I'm like, I'm going to get there at 2 o'clock in the morning. And I'm going to be exhausted. Rent a hotel room. So it's whatever. So I just ended up staying in Bristol. I stayed in Bristol at like 10 o'clock at night when I got there. I think I woke up at 5 in the morning or 6 in the morning, and then I just drove the rest of the way. That's the first time I met Hubie. I went out for lunch with Hubie. YOLO. All right. That's all I got. Happy birthday, America, tomorrow. Hopefully we'll get some fun shit going on tomorrow. So, all right. That's all I got. Good night, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. Never apologize for being patriotic, and fuck Bruce Springsteen. Peace.